Hello world, and welcome to the Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on this Thirsty Thursday, August 13th, 2018. This is a show where we discuss news from different news sources on the internet, discuss it in a common sense way, trying to bring the left and the right a little more together on just about every subject you can imagine. Please write in your comments or suggestions to commonsenseman@gmail.com. That's common with a K, or call in. Let's have a live discussion. That's what we want to get, live discussions from people all over the world. Let's discuss a topic in a common sense way. 805-994-0606. Okay, breaking the news again this whole week. It's been the news really on almost every major newscast here on the internet, and it's kind of, although it's bad, it's kind of good that it's not all political bullshit this week, which it usually is. It's usually about Trump or something. But again, it is Hurricane Florence is arriving today on the East Coast. It has been downgraded to just above a Category 2, so it's not going to be as bad, but still be probably devastating. Going to the Fox News, their caption is "Storm Brews," with the picture overhead looking at the storm with a beer can of water. And as Hurricane Florence bears down on Carolina's Budweiser plant shifts to emergency water, they're shipping 300,000 cans of water to the Hurricane Florence victims. 3,000 cans. Thank you, Anheuser-Busch. Right on. I will support you guys. I normally do. Every now and then I'll have a Bud Light and probably whatever else you guys make. Moving over to CNN, Hurricane Florence's wrath begins today. That's their big thing. The hurricane will soon slam Carolinas in the opening act of a 3-day coastal disaster. Going over to CNBC, JP Morgan goes after rich millennials, offering Sapphire users 60,000 points to sign up for checking. Wow, there you go. So all you millennials that are wanting to open up an account somewhere, go to Chase, and you're going to get a head start on their rewards deal. Going over to USA Today, Hurricane Florence nears Carolinas. This is a life-threatening situation. Again, that's the big news. But I like this one. This is what I like, but the BBC. Their main thing is Trump rejects Puerto Rico's storm death toll. The president says yes, the official figures of nearly 3,000 deaths was fabricated by Democrats. That guy is just too much. It's never about him. It's everybody else's fault, for one thing. And I'm going to read 2 tweets from him. 3,000 people did not die in the 2 hurricanes that hit Puerto Rico. When I left the island after the storm had hit, they had anywhere from 6 to 18 deaths. As time went by, it did not go up by much. Then a long time later, they started to report really large numbers, like 3,000. This was done by the Democrats in order to make me look as bad as possible, and I was successfully raising billions of dollars to help rebuild Puerto Rico. If a person died for any reason, like old age, just add them onto that list. Bad politics. I love Puerto Rico. So you make your own decision. I mean, what do people think about that? You haven't really heard much about him raising money, though, or doing shit for Puerto Rico. But I don't know. Who knows what news is true, what news is not? It's all bullshit. A lot of it's all bullshit. Moving over to ESPN. Nothing really happening there. Actually, nothing at all, really. Just getting ready for the baseball playoffs, things like that. Looks like hockey starting to get underway, the preseason. So there you go. We're not going to even discuss it. Not too much news on sports. And that's all I want to call in. TMZ, moving over to TMZ. Mac Miller dead for hours before body was discovered. Mac Miller was dead for many hours before his body was discovered in his bedroom, and 911 was called. TMZ has learned. Wow. There you go, all you Mac Miller fans. I didn't even know he died, honestly. When I read his thing the other day, I didn't realize he had died. My condolences to his family, by the way. Madonna, note railing over infamous Letterman show could go for thousands. I don't know if you guys remember that. She must have did a show with David Letterman a long time ago in the 90s. Is up for grabs. Could fetch some mucho money. Handwritten note from May 1994. There you go. And if you're a Rachel McAdams fan, which I kind of am because she's very, very hot, you want to see a picture of her little baby? There you go. Picture of her baby walking down of her with the baby, not the baby walking. Obviously, babies don't walk, at least not when they're born. walking down the street with her husband, Jamie Linden. There you go. That is the TMZ for today. Moving on to travel leisure. Actually, this is on the other ones, on a lot of other sites too. 3 new iPhones are coming out. I knew that we were going to do this. I bought the iPhone X last year, and I said, as soon as I bought it, I know next year they're going to come out with an X Plus. They call it X Max, but it's going to be bigger, blah, blah, blah. They came out with 3. One's X Max, one's another one that's a little bit bigger, one's another one. They're all just faster, obviously better screens, better cameras, all that crap. But there you go. That is the deal. One last good thing from Travel Leisure, if you didn't know this, you can order now live Christmas trees on Amazon Prime. You'll get it within 10 days of being cut, different varieties. So there you go. If you're too lazy to go get a tree, now there is no excuse. Amazon Prime, within 10 days, bam, order it. You got it. That's going to end it for today for the news, but there is an interesting, this is very interesting actually. It came from Facebook. It was an attachment. It was a link. Blah blah blah. Facebook. Billy Graham's daughter. This is regarding 9/11. 9/11 was God's punishment for transvestites, people, evolution, and secularism. Secularism. It's hard for me to say. And I'm going to read another little quote here. Anne Graham Lotz, the daughter of the famed evangelist Billy Graham, appeared on a right-wing pundit Steve Deese's radio show this week to remind listeners that God has forsaken the U.S. because of transgenders, the teaching of evolution, and the gays, etc. So that is why the 9/11 attack happened. So stop blaming the Muslims, Islam, all that. Just stop blaming it. We now have the answer right here. It was because God Almighty is pissed off at us, America, for accepting gays and the science of evolution. So there you go. We'll end it on that note because I don't know how you could even top that. But there you go. That would be a good discussion. Someone calling on that. We could probably discuss that for years. We could probably just go on and on and on, have people calling in and discuss that in a common sense way for years. Anyways, that's it. Please subscribe to my channel, The Common Sense Man's News and Talk Show here on YouTube. We'll see you on Friday. Again, remember, it's Thirsty Thursday. Go out with some of your coworkers. Happy hour. 4 or 5 o'clock. Go have a couple cocktails. Get to know that person. And then go home and see your family. There you go. That's what Thirsty Thursdays are for. We'll see you on Friday.